So in conjunction with this Dolak series, what I also want to do is just show basic Dhantal skills as well. As a drummer, one of the best things that, in my opinion, you can do is to sit with a Dhantal when other experienced drummers are playing. It doesn't only show respect and humility, it also gives you a chance to figure out how they're doing things, how that translates to the Dhantal, because there most likely will be a Dhantal when you're playing. Now, the thing about that is, some people are very strict with a Dhantal. Again, for some people, this is a religious instrument. You never put your foot on this, you never walk over it. That's a big offense to some people. But with this, um, some people are very strict about it as far as if you're playing for certain classical people, they they were they expect you to be skilled to a certain level if you're going to play for them, because this is the metronome that keeps the whole um, operation in sync. Now, don't let that frighten you. Don't let those kind of comments from people put you down. I guess I'm partly speaking self-esteem to those who are watching this series as well, because you will encounter people who just, don't know how to speak to others, don't understand the damage their comments can do to someone who's trying to learn. Maybe some people do like those comments from others. It makes them, I don't know. Anyways, so what we're going to do here, this is called a cartel. It's a horseshoe. This is the, I'm sure there's a word for it, but anyways, a dand means a stick. So this would have been in the ground, and this is where animals would have been tied to, so this kept them in place. This is where this invention comes from. It is West Indian. It's not East Indian. It's not African. This is a very special West Indian instrument. Now, the basics are, you want to also have a cartel that's comfortable for your hand. Some of them are very pinched in. Some of them are too wide. Try to get one, if you're going to buy one, um, try to get one that's comfortable in your hand, because remember, you're going to be playing, sometimes you're going to be playing slow, fast. So the basic strokes of the Dhantal are open. You also want to make sure this is great to be on a carpet. If it's on a wooden floor, you're gonna hear it, it's gonna move back and forth, or you're gonna hear it rattling on the ground. It's not a great sound. So try to get it on something that's kind of cushiony, and you'll see that it gives the best sound. It has a little point on the end as well. Some may not, um, but try to look for one with a decent point on the end as well. If they're too big, they're going to sound too clanky, and if they're too small, they're going to sound too finey. So again, so this is the open, where you're just holding it in your hand and it's open. You have your closed sound, and similar to the tete with the fingers, you have the bottom stroke, top, and then sometimes you just have the straight across with both. So when you put that together now, and then sometimes, so you also have this, like a stroking motion. Then you also have that as well. So the most basic rhythm cycle for a Dhantal is, so what you're doing here is, I don't know if I could show you a better angle on that, but you're kind of, let me slow it down and see. So you're doing the down sweep, up, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to start going faster. You could hear the sound is not the best because generally you hold this lower about 2/3 down or 1/3 up from the top. That's where you'll get the best sound. And you will be opening your hand. You have to feel the vibration to work with the sound of it. So, and now you're going to practice that until you can go faster. Now, Dhantal is something that it's not a fixed structure. You go with the music, and that's what makes you a great Dhantal player, is your ability to flow with the music while still holding the rhythm. If you go too crazy, you're gonna throw everyone off. But if you give it a little bit of, say, chutney, or even or classical, you know, like, you know, just this I wanted to introduce now because I'm going to be using it to show you how the Dhantal goes while you're playing certain drum pieces. I'm also actually going to try and get, you know, my friend, maybe Ganesh Dasgupta, one of them, to come and help me with this. But for now, I'm just trying to make this series myself. So that's Dhantal. If you have any questions about the, you know, the different strokes, you could ask me. Um, as this series progresses, you're going to see that Dhantal can get very complex. You have to know what you're doing. You have to practice. It's not something you just pick up and like that. You know, it's like it takes skill and it actually takes years. It looks like a very simple instrument, but the more you listen to classicals, the more you see sweet pieces of Dhantal playing. They usually don't get, you know, recognized. They don't get their own mic on a stage, generally speaking. But this is the backbone of the music. So, any questions, I'll try to help. One thing I cannot help with at the moment is telling you where to get one. These are worth their weight in gold if you can get one. Um, if you can borrow one, please make sure to give it back. If you know, look at certain retailers of West Indian music, I've seen them in East Indian shops. I saw them before, but they're humongous. They don't sound right. You know, there's a lot of suppliers out there just trying to make a quick buck, but they don't know the background of the sound profile or the significance. So I will keep my you know, eyes open, ears open to see who is supplying them, and I will let you know. But for now, I cannot answer that question, so I may not reply to those in the comments. So again, thank you for watching this video. Please considering liking, subscribing. You know, check out the other videos on the channel, and any positive feedback is very much welcome and appreciated. So all the best to whoever this video reaches. Thank you.